Some would say starting an airline is a crazy endeavor, especially in the middle of a recession.
It would have been a lot easier to, start up a franchise sub shop than it would be an airline.
Now, in the face of potentially losing important government subsidies, Seaport Airlines is making news by expanding their service again. This is News on Main, your connection to small business. Portland, Oregon-based Seaport Airlines launched in 2008 with its first route between Seattle and Portland. In Smart Business, Seaport's president Rob McKinney reveals why that first year was a struggle.
The economy kind of drove people and suppressed the actual market and not knowing what fuel prices were going to do, so it kind of blew some of our modeling out of the water.
Then Seaport was presented with an opportunity called Essential Air Service, where the federal government subsidizes scheduled flight service to rural communities.
You only get to make 5% profit, which is not a lot, but you're not going to have the big upside, but you don't have big downsides either.
To get in on a federally subsidized route to Pendleton, Oregon, Seaport tweaked their business model, taking full advantage of the opportunity.
We reformulated the kind of service that we could provide, and we were successful in displacing the previous carrier.
The government's Essential Air Service is under scrutiny. Congress is considering major cutbacks or eliminating the program altogether.
We are for improvements to the system, but we don't think that it's good for the country, and it's certainly not good for Seaport for just a radical machete-like ending of the program, lock, stock, and barrel.
Rob says that while roughly 65% of Seaport's flights are currently subsidized, their newest route to Salem takes the airline one step closer to moving beyond Essential Air Service.
Our original plan, once we started down that path of federal contracted flying, is to create a base and kind of grow our footprint, then start veering back into more commercial service so that there was a balance.
Other small airlines like Seaport have launched and failed before. Rob says he's learned from their mistakes, including not growing too fast and not getting caught up in the limelight.
I can point to probably several airlines that were swept up by a powerful leader's ego, and the desire to serve the customer was not even second or third, it was way on down the list. Having grown up in a town of 2,500 people, service to rural America really jazzes me, and being able to serve them is where I draw my pride from, not from a big name on the side of a plane or a billboard or a television ad.
And that's your News on Main, your connection to small business. Thanks for watching. I got a flight to catch. Over here. Thank you. Here's my boarding pass.